we add the 2 to both sides. Okay, we just went through that. So then, if I want to go back to where I started, instead of adding 2, what would I do? Subtract 2. So you want to undo what they have done to get back to the start. Now that was all with add. So now, what if I'm subtracting? What's the opposite of subtracting? You would add. Remember, what did I do? I find the variable. What am I doing to it? You are subtracting 3. So I found the variable, undo what is being done. I'm doing -3. I want to undo that. How do you undo -3? Add 3. So I'm going to add 3 to that side. I'm going to add 3 to that side. And I'm going to get my answer of 10. Okay, how do I solve that one? X minus 17 equals -35. Minus 17, so I would add 17 to that side. I would add 17 to that side. This minus and that minus cancel out. That leaves me x over here with -35 plus 17. -18. Then you would put that back in. You should check your answer. -18 minus 17 is -35. All right. So now what if I had 2x equals 14? Find your variable term. What is the variable term? The term. The whole term. 2x. What am I doing to the x? What am I doing to it right now? I'm multiplying. That means multiply. What's the opposite of multiply? So I would divide by whatever I'm multiplying by. I am multiplying by 2, so I would divide by 2. Whatever I do to this side, I do to this side. Now what is 2 divided by 2? 1. What's 1 times x? So in essence, when I cancel a multiplication or division, it goes to 1, right? And what is 14 divided by 2? Is 2 times 7 14? Yep. I left these up here for a reason. We'll go back to that. Alright, let's make it a little tougher. Let's say -3x equals 17. Now that would be hard to multiply that out, wouldn't it? In my head, that would be hard to find an answer for x. So I've got to have a process for finding it. This means times x. To undo times, what do? Now I don't add 3 here. Because am I subtracting 3? No. What am I doing with 3? I'm multiplying it. It's -3 times. The opposite of multiplying is divide. So you divide by -3. Whatever I do to this side, I do to this side. Notice I keep the equal sign in a row. What is -3 divided by -3? 1. So that's 1. 1 times x is? And what is 17 divided by -3? Maybe 5.662. Okay? Or it's -17 thirds, because when you multiply by -3, it cancels and you get your 17, right? Because negative times negative is a positive. So just check it. So if I'm multiplying, I divide. Obviously, what then? If I have something like x over 2 equals 7, now what am I doing there? Dividing it by 2. What's the opposite of dividing by 2? Multiply each side by 2. So you're going to take this side times 2 and this side times 2. Now, this is kind of like a fraction, so what am I going to do with the 2? And what's the 2's going to do? And x over 1 is still x. And 7 times 2 is 14 divided by 2, 7. Okay. So you guys all understand all of that good stuff. All right. Every one of these equations that we have been doing, I'm going to take this one out. Types of equations you're going to see. The first type of equation you're going to see is a one-step equation. In each one of these cases, with all of these problems on the board, how many operations were being done? How many operations did we undo? 1. Therefore, this is a one-step problem because it only takes one step to get back to the answer. It only takes one step to get back to the answer. It's all by itself. There's only one operation being done. Agreed? All right, let's take a break. And when we come back, we will talk about two-step equations, where there's two operations.